heart wide open, let it all show. Little bit of love and we let it grow. Talk it out.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to SaraTonin Talks. I am Big Show Picks, the co-host of this show, with Miss Sara, Mrs. Big Show Picks. Week after doing the podcast, Sara, how is it going? How did you like the response of the podcast so far, and what are you looking forward to?
I've gotten some pretty amazing responses, lots of positivity. Honestly, I have not received any negative feedback from this at all. Everybody's just been really excited to hear what we have to say and how things are going with me. And I've received some positive feedback from other people, how I've inspired them and have made them want to continue to just be happy in life. And so that's made me feel really good. I said that I just wanted to have one response of something positive, and I've been receiving that. So I really appreciate that, you guys. My week's been okay. I've had some off days. Some days have been better than others, but I've really been enjoying my time home with Peyton and Chad and just being a mom. But I will say being a mom is a full-time job without being paid. It's the most rewarding thing in the world. I've had to step away from wanting to be at my job and focusing more on being home with my family. And by doing that, it's been a lot better. Letting go of things I cannot control. And that is probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And I'm still having a hard time with it, but I'm starting to realize that it's worth it. When you have people in your life that do not accept you or do not want to be a part of your life, you have to let them go. It's not worth it. It's only worth having the people that you know love you and want to be a part of your life. And I've finally realized who those people are, and I love and appreciate every single one of you. But yeah, the hard days that I've had this week have been a little tough to handle, but I've been trying to purge the house, clean, get rid of things, just try to distract myself from everything. And the distraction has been helping tremendously. It makes me feel like I have control over my manic in my life, and that's an amazing thing to have.
Real quick, I think it's a good time to let everybody know we do have a 2-year-old son. He does have autism, so you are going through all this as we're trying to learn how to be parents of an autistic child. What are your
It's
thoughts on that?
it's amazing. He is the smartest kid I have ever seen in my life. I mean, he amazes me every single day of the different things that he does, how he gets through, his social emotional struggles, and just he's incredible. He's literally, I mean, I'm so proud to be his mom and to know that we do the best that we can for him and we know what's best for him, and we will never ever give up on trying to better his life for him. And honestly, I feel like he knows how smart he is. He's
Yeah, he's a very brave, smart young child.
yes, he's incredible, and I feel like he makes us better people every single day.
He definitely taught us how to grow up to be parents real quick.
Yeah. Oh
Evolving as a
yeah.
parent as he's learning how to evolve, and like guarding us from his strongest threats are like evolving through his clothing
Hmm.
processes. Like everything has been a system with him, like getting him from where he chose to fall asleep all day into a bed, into a different bed, into, like trying to transition him now into the queen size bed. It's a process working with him, and it's taught me a lot. I was already a pretty patient person, and now I'm become even more patient.
Hmm.
Um, but the part of being patient is you do hold back a lot of stuff. You know, you surrender a lot of your thing, you put a lot on your shoulders you never talk about. And I got a clip I want to play for you, and I'll get your reaction right after that, okay?
Okay.
Are men okay?
No, I don't think any of us are. Well, most of us won't even admit that. Me in particular, I've been struggling to juggle between new medications to find this new perfect version of me, mainly for the people around me to be happy because, frankly, I'm happy with who I am without medication. And this next part might confuse some people or you might not agree with it, but I am the chaos, and the chaos is me. And yeah, I carry around my share of trauma and pain, but those scars, they define me, those bad memories, they guide me, and frankly, the pain has molded me into the person I am today. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a mess, but I'm proud of this mess. I'm proud of the obstacles that I've overcome, the progress that I have done, but mainly I'm proud that I've chosen to wake up every day and continue to breathe day after day, when it was just all too simple just to check out. I know a lot of you guys out there are the same boat that I'm in, and I want you to know that I'm proud of you too, because you're still here when so many good men, they're not. I had a buddy of mine take his life last year, and it's haunted me ever since. And I won't lie, there's days I woke up and I think he was a smart one. But I know and I feel the pain that he left with those who loved him and knew him. And I just can't do that to the people in my life that I care about. And I know this resonates with a lot of you men out there watching right now as we struggle with our own emotions, our damage, and our sense of responsibility to protect the ones we love, even at the cost of ourselves. However, the truly tragic truth is that nobody really wants to talk about men struggling mentally, especially us men who are struggling. To all my brothers out there who are still watching, I love you. I'm proud of you. And we're okay.
Proud of you too, Bubba.
I think it's amazing that he is proud to be who he is. For me personally, whether you're a man or a woman, it's you have your own preferences if you want to take medications or not. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with wanting to or not wanting to. For me personally, though, my medications have saved my life many times. I'm finally to the point in my life where I'm taking medications to where I don't feel like a zombie and I feel like I can be myself. But other people have different ways of handling how they're feeling. If they have a mental illness and do not want to take medications, they may have other ways of dealing with it. And I think that's fantastic. It's whatever works for that specific person.
Yeah, I mean, truly, when you went in to the hospital last time,
Hmm.
there was a like the whole thing hit me. Last time I was in Texas, so the whole thing didn't really hit me. This time it completely
Hmm.
hit me,
Hmm.
and I felt helpless. I couldn't help you, I got into the fields. I started writing a little bit, started writing songs. I created a song for you about the whole situation. We're gonna listen to it here in a little bit. But that was definitely gave me my medicine. It gave me an avenue to think out of it.
Hmm.
And that's really all you have to do is when you're pressing, you just have to think your way out of it. If you're
Hmm.
not a good thinker, that's what you gotta get better at. Start reading books. Try to
Hmm.
be a better thinker because the only way you're gonna get out of struggles is to think your way out of it. If you're not gonna think your way out of it and always think your way down into it, you're just gonna get deeper and deeper until
Hmm.
there's only a pill or a button or a trigger to pull,
Yeah.
like that's the options people have once they get that far down, and you gotta think your way out of that kind of thing. So my recommendation to people is just start overthinking. When your brain's running 1,000 miles an hour, you gotta correct it by steering your thinking the way you need to and just peripherals the rest if you can.
Hmm. Yeah.
What You knew I wrote a song, so what did you think about it before you heard it? Like when you heard I wrote a song, what was your feels about it? What were you anticipating?
I knew that it was going to be real. I knew that it was going to be about something that actually happened. And it's just listening to it, it's raw. It's about our life. And to write a song about something that's such a vulnerable thing, it's everything. Absolutely everything. To be okay with letting somebody hear that, it's my favorite song. I love all your songs, but that one specifically, it hits me in a certain way where it's like, you know what? I have somebody in my life that is there for me all the time and that loves me for who I am and writes me a song that is just incredible. And I love it so much. When you brought the lyrics to me when I was in the hospital and I read that, I was in tears, but I was in the happiest tears ever. And it was this most amazing thing, especially being in the hospital. You don't want to, like, you want to have positive things come your way the whole time you're in the hospital because it's already such a negative thing. So that was everything. You visiting me and bringing me that was literally everything.
Yeah, when you asked me to write it down again, I had wrote it, I write everything on my phone. So like to have to write
Mhm.
it down, I'm a terrible writer too. So rewriting it, I'm like, how did I even, I couldn't have wrote a song. I couldn't have wrote songs back in the 80s or 90s. It's kind of easy now that I have autocorrect and, some grammar help because I'm dyslexic. I read stuff backwards. I write stuff before I
Mhm.
think. I think faster than I type. So like it
Mhm.
definitely helps. But yeah, we're gonna end the show on the song if that's fine with you, unless you have some other, statement you would like to give out before.
No, my biggest thing today was just letting go of things that I have no control over. And that was my biggest thing today. And I'm finally starting to get it. So, you know.
All right, guys, this is Bulletproof Vest. See you guys next week. Check out the channel for Sarah's channel for more shorts coming out this week. You probably see some clips from this, and you'll see a couple updates from her throughout the week. So here's Bulletproof Vest, everybody. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Use one of them hypes. You get 3 of them a week. Have a good evening, guys.
You love while losing who I really was. I take your pain if it worked that way. Put it on my shoulders, let you walk away. The love ain't built like a bulletproof vest. I can hold you close, but I can't take the rest. Yeah, I tried. God knows I tried to be the man strong enough to get you through, but all I learned in the middle of the
You can go check the rest of it out on
I
YouTube. Just
didn't
look up
know
Chad Boneman Music.
how to carry you, how to carry you. Maybe love ain't fixing every broken part. Maybe it's just staying when it all falls apart. Handshaking's heart's one thing, choosing each other again and again. I can't take your pain, but I'll stand right here. Through the highs, through the doubt, through the fear. And I don't need to be a perfect man, just someone who stays, who understands. Yeah, I'm trying, still learning to be someone strong enough to stand with you. And maybe that's all I'm meant to do, even if I can't carry you.
I'll share the song on Facebook, you guys, so everybody can do that. And Chad will also share it on his Facebook page too.